Hi guys, this is just a quick update about ED-209. Basically what's happened is I sold a ED-209 to a fella down London way, and when it arrived he wasn't looking so hot. The guy's been really good about it and he's posted it back to me, so we're going to go over to the bench and take a look at what Parcel Force has done. So here's what's left of Ed. To be honest, it's not as bad as it looks. I did test the electronics. Now, the client that bought this said that the sound was dipping and sometimes it was stuttering. I think that is just a loose connection, hopefully inside, because this is taking a hell of a beating and it's all loose, which is good news because it means I can get it pried open relatively easy. But I used epoxy to glue this down, so there's going to be a lot of sanding coming my way, and I also need to unwire everything, and I'm going to have to reinforce Ed's legs here with some styrene, I think, and again use epoxy and just be really careful that it doesn't spill out everywhere. But it doesn't look too bad. There's no scratches that I've seen so far. He looks okay. A bit of his foot's fallen off for some reason, so either this has fallen off a shelf or basically just someone's had it and chucked it in the back of a van. Because if I just take you off the the tripod a second, that's the box that it came in, and these are like 2 bin bags and they're all full of like peanuts and all sorts in there. So my challenge at the moment now is to get Ed fixed up and get him shipped back out. The client did ask if I would change the dedication plaque to a silver or chrome one, which I'm quite happy to do, so I need to order that. The base itself as well, I've opted for a 5mm thick acrylic sheet, so there's no way that sort of damage is going to happen. So it's just going to be a case of remasking, repainting and all that good stuff. So I better crack on because I've got my work cut out for me, so we'll be right back. So this is okay. Now let's test the sound out.
As you know, we've entered into a contract with the city to run local law enforcement. But at Security Concepts, we believe an efficient police force is only part of the solution. No, we need something more. We need a 24-hour...
It seems to be okay.
A cop who doesn't need
It's not dropping in sound anyway.
A cop with superior firepower and the reflexes to use it. Fellow executives, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the future of law enforcement. ED-209.
Yeah, so at least electronic wise it's fine. We'll just check on the machine guns in a minute and make sure they're working still. It's definitely working, so...
The enforcement droid, Series 209, is a self-sufficient law enforcement robot. 209 is currently programmed for urban pacification, but that is only the beginning. After a successful tour of duty in old Detroit, we can expect 209 to become the hot military product for the next decade. Dr. McNamara, we'll lead an arrest subject. Mr. Kenny. Yes, sir. Would you go and give us a hand, please? Yes, sir. Mr. Kenny is going to help us simulate a typical arrest and disarming procedure. Mr. Kenny, use your gun in a threatening manner. Pointed at ED-209. Yes, sir.
I'll just see if we can...
Please put down your weapon.
hopefully his machine guns will go off. Yep, they're going nicely. Yeah, so electronically wise, there's nothing wrong with that. When I tested it when I opened it up, and it did dip in sound, but it's fine now, so I don't know, I'll put it down to gremlins on that one, I think. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I just need to do a bit of sanding here and there, and then we'll get a new base made up, so we'll be right back. So I've cut out a fresh piece now. I'm just going to sand the edges, and then I'm going to repaint this in chrome silver. I think the best way to handle the wires is just to snip them and resolder them later. But yeah, it's a bit depressing, but you know, at least it wasn't as bad as I thought. At least we got a fresh piece cut, plus it's going to let out loads of light at the sides as well, so it should look even better. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this down, and then yeah, repaint, and we'll be back. Okay, so we're back. So I've just basically sanded the plate. We've got our masking printed off. Now the ink is very, very wet. I have clear coated this twice, but as you can see there, you see it will smudge, but I can see the pattern clearly, and we're just going to place it on like so, stick it down, then I'm going to go around with ruler and X-Acto, trim it all up, get it tacked down, and then it'll be ready for painting this. So we'll be right back with that. Oh, on a plus, I've also painted the base, repainted that. There is a little touch up to do, but apart from that, everything's good. So we'll be back as soon as we've got this masking down. So guys, we've got our mask down now on the Mark II version. So that's looking pretty sweet. I think what I'm going to do is hit it with some primer first, because I think first time I did it, I think I just shot the black straight out of it. And I think this time around I'm just going to hit it with some primer first and then do the black afterwards. So yeah, it's coming along nicely, Greg. It should be finished soon, I think. Once this is done and I drill the hole in for the foot, get all the wiring done, yeah, it could be finished within a couple of days. But the only thing that's going to hold it up is I need to order another plaque for the base. But yeah, I'm going to hit this with primer now, guys, so we'll be right back. So guys, I'm just testing the system out right now. Just hoping these guns fire.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
Please work. Yeah, we're all good. Everything's working correctly. The guns are looking good. So the only thing that I need to do now is put the new plaque on and get this epoxied up, so it's completely finished then. I just need to sort out my wires and make sure that it does work. But we'll be right back, guys, as soon as this guy's together. Catch you in a bit. Well, the epoxy's laid down now, so I'm going to leave this over, well, I'm going to leave it a couple of days, and then I'll get it posted out probably first thing Wednesday morning. But we've got the new plaque installed now as well. My battery's about to die. But yeah, that's Ed finished. Hopefully this time when he goes on his travels, he'll be a lot safer. Oh, I've just plugged it in, but I've turned the bloody switch off at mains. But anyway, that's Ed. So here's another shot of Ed now that the power's actually switched on. I'll just go turn out the lights. And with using the 5mm as well, you get a really nice glow on the underside as well. But everything's working correctly, everything's good. I don't know if I'll have enough battery for this. So yes, Greg, I will post this out first thing Wednesday morning, so you should have it Thursday.
No, we need something more. We need a 24-hour-a-day police officer.
It's been nice having him back though.
Need to eat or sleep. A cop with superior firepower and reflexes to use it.
There's that nice glow.
So exactly. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the future of law enforcement.
I'll just keep going until the battery dies because it's very, very close at the moment.
ED-209. The enforcement droid, Series 209, is a self-sufficient law enforcement robot. 209 is currently programmed for urban pacification, but that is only the beginning. After a successful tour of duty and old Detroit, we can expect 209 to become the hot military product for the next decade. Dr. McNamara, we'll need an arrest subject. Mr. Kenny. Yes, sir. Could you come up and give us a hand, please? Yes, sir.
Don't do it,
Kenny
Kenny.
is going to help us simulate the typical arrest and disarming procedure. Kenny, use your gun in a threatening manner. Pointed at ED-209. Yes, sir.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not authorizing physical force.
And that's it, guys. It's working fantastic at the moment. Really happy. Yeah. So the next update will be the DeLorean time machine, which I've gone quite far ahead, so we've got a lot to catch up on. So I'll catch you in the next update, guys. See you later.